Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm super happy to have you guys here. We're going to dive right in. This morning I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is your person. I feel this like dam wall holding up like this flood of emotion that really wants to happen here. And so we're going to take a look and see what's happening. This is actually earlier than I usually record your readings. I meditated on your energy and felt this and haven't been able to shake it. So we're going to just dive right in so that we can get it out into the open and clear it out, right? I do want to begin my reading by thanking those of you who have been watching my videos, have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. You guys are amazing, and there just really are not enough words for me to say thank you to you. And to those of you who are new here, I just want to say welcome, welcome. I hope you find a message here today that resonates with you, that brings you some peace and clarity. And if you do, I hope that you will write a comment or subscribe or like the video. I really do appreciate it. All right, so let's dive in, guys. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. What is going on with Pisces, please, Spirit? Yes, there is, it's like, this sounds really... Yeah, the energy that I am feeling here, Pisces, is an energy of like coming home from war or something. It's like, and that doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be, how do I want to say it, like anything external to the person. It can be an internal battle, oneself with, gosh, you guys, I don't know. This literally, it's so overwhelming and it wants to come out so bad. And it's energy that it feels like it's hitting the front of my brain. It's just like wham, wham. So I don't know who this is. But it's just this energy of, it almost feels like something that needs to be let out or needs to find an outlet or needs to find a home. And, sometimes when we're super loving human beings, and we just don't have a place to put that love, it builds up inside ourselves, and then it can kind of come out in a lot of different ways. So it can even be a message of, if you are feeling this way, like you have so much emotion or so much love to give, to find an outlet for it. I don't know if you have the time or the wherewithal to volunteer. You can always get a pet of some kind, a plant of some kind. There are a lot of places for us to put our love. You can walk it out. You can, listen, put your headphones on and walk. I just keep getting that energy. It's like finding an outlet for that energy, because it feels like at times it's almost something that is hard to maneuver around or to like, kind of live life, like, how do I even want to say it? It's like, it feels like it's an energy that builds and becomes overwhelming. Now, all of that being said, I think that message is for some of you. I don't think it's for everyone. I feel like for some of you, you have found someone. I keep getting like an energy of distance or separation, and it doesn't have to be like a breakup separation. It can be like, we're not in the same place right now. Like some kind of actual physical distance between you, to where it's like, I'm feeling all these feelings, but it's like, I either want to be present with you to see you, to say this to you in person or to express this in some way in person, physically. Or it is like there's an emotional distance that's grown, and the distance has only intensified my feelings, or has only intensified, the energy of this connection, or I feel everything from passion to desire to, straight up just love. Like, I want to hold you in my arms. I want to look in your eyes. I want to tell you how I feel. But like at the same time, there is that I don't even want to say fear. I think it is fear, or it sort of feels like fear, but it's also like it's gotten to a point, it's like the 10 of Wands. It's like become so burdensome that like I have to let it go. I have to put it out there. I have to speak it. I have to relieve it. I have to get it out. But it's also somewhat terrifying. You know what I mean? It's also like, it's a lot. It's intense. It's not everyone can handle this kind of emotion. That being said, I feel like everyone, even people who refuse to feel, have these buildups that happen within them. Even narcissists do. And this is when they like attack. This is when they, try to get you to kind of respond, right? And they come at you with their heavy artillery, like, I'm going to use every weapon I know against this person to get this person to respond so that I can be relieved of the pressure that I feel. Because I can't process it myself. I can't do something productive with it. So I have to basically energetically vampire someone else to get them to do it for me. So I feel like no matter what, like everyone has these kind of build up moments where it's like things have gotten kind of intense, or there is this intensity. That being said, it does feel like this is attached to either some kind of communication, some kind of like somebody who wants to take a relationship deeper, or someone who has finally gotten to the place where they feel they have the courage to do it, to say what they want to say, or to, it sort of feels like, own their feelings, be brave about their feelings here. And I do feel some kind of reconciliation, or some kind of, coming back together after some period apart, and there being this, sort of courageous confession type energy, or admission, confirmation. Yeah. So you have, these are like two separate sort of things. They're together, but they're separate. You have this passionate embrace and this magnetic attraction. There is like like it feels like a ceaseless pull to or toward someone or something. And this, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It can also literally be, true love, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. It can truly be just a desire that you hold, a space that you hold within yourself to be understood, to be seen, to be heard, to be, all of those things that love does, and finding that person does. And there is no like scale of like, this is valid or this isn't valid, or this is more valid or this is less valid, because you have a specific person in mind or because you don't. It literally, it feels like something that's just so human nature. It's that magnetic attraction. It's that deep desire that we hold within ourselves that kind of, you know, we can calm it, we can quiet it, but we can't ever really free ourselves from it, of this desire to find our person, or to, once we find our person, to develop that into what lasts, what works, what endures all things, kind of. And either it is like you are pulling this person in with this intense energy, or this is you know, someone is coming towards you. It feels like, Pisces, we're kind of almost like regardless. And there is something here about coming into vibrational harmony with this person. And this may be part of that process, is feeling something super intensely. And, you know, because when we manifest through our heart chakra, when we manifest through our feeling space, it is so much more intense than when we manifest through our thinking mind, or, you know, through any other way. It's like when we are feeling it and we are pulling it in through our feelings, through our emotions, it carries a different weight. But it does not matter. It's like, I keep getting this. You do not have to know the face. You do not have to know the name. You do not have to know in order to do this. And so, yeah, this could just be, it could even be something where Spirit is calling your attention to, hey, it's working, or you're actually doing this at this time that you're spending feeling this way. It's not for nothing. It may be very frustrating. It may be very, you know, because you feel like you don't have a place to put it. But the thing is, it's like, it is productive energy. It isn't necessarily just bad. Or just annoying, or just frustrating, or just an itch you can't scratch. And, you know, for other people who do know who the person is, there could be like, this could be getting ready to return or come back together, or this could be, you know, like somebody was traveling and someone's coming back, or there's been, you know, it's like we left it like, I need to figure some things out. And maybe it's like, I figured some things out because as I walked away from this, or as I figured out what it was going to be like to live without this, I realized that this is what I want. Nothing brings something into being quite the way space does, you know, letting go, you know, releasing that kind of energy is like surrender energy. And it may be that, it may be even encouraging you to observe it, acknowledge it, and surrender it, because you're almost powerless to it. Because that's how I'm getting. It's like I literally had to come to the table and do this reading because it was making me crazy. I was like trying to do other things, and I kept feeling it, and I kept feeling like I couldn't quite think all the way about, or be fully present in my morning routine, which is kind of important to me, because this energy was like looming there. So some of you could be feeling that. So okay. And then you have this heartfelt love, love's journey, soul connection, and love's true path. For some of you, I feel like you found this, you know who this is. For others of you, I feel like you are on this journey, you are on this path, and this is just sort of a confirmation to say to you that it is still out there for you. Like, do not give up hope. You know, you can surrender it, but don't give up hope that, or even don't give up even that feeling that it's just around the corner, or that you're about to meet this person, or that you could meet this person anywhere. Oh, wow. I literally just got like, the energy of stay ready, you know, act as if you are going to meet this person the next time you walk out your door. Like, do this, prepare for it in that way of just like, I'm ready for it, Spirit. Like, I am ready to meet that person, and look at me. Like, I have myself all fixed up, ready to meet this person. Like, it could be anyone, anywhere, anytime. Kind of energy is how it feels here. It's like, yeah, you don't know where it comes from. You don't know where they come from. I mean, I say this all the time. Like, I met my husband so randomly. Like, well, it wasn't random. I don't believe it was random. I don't believe there's any kind of coincidence about it. But yeah, I mean, I certainly was not expecting it. And it was like completely out of the blue. And it definitely was not anywhere or anything. I was somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be, and I wasn't going to stay, and I met him. So it was definitely not something that I was looking for at that time. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like you just never know where it's going to come from, Pisces. My God. And also, if this is a conversation about a deepening of a level of connection, I feel a sense of surprise about how this comes out, or when it comes out, or the actual I get both depth and liberation. I get the sense of like, it's almost like you can't imagine where, like, that this person was feeling this or thinking this the whole time. Like, you may have thought they were or hoped they were, but the fact that they're sitting here admitting it to you or talking to you about it or bringing it to the light or revealing it, brings about this feeling. And it is a feeling of almost like floating, like liberation, like flying, like being free. I don't know, you guys. All right. Okay, I'm being guided to read this card. It says, trust that you are on the right path to discovering true love. The universe is aligning circumstances to lead you to a relationship where love flows naturally and effortlessly. Yes. All right, you guys. Let's see what's happening here. You are getting, on the bottom of the deck, you are able to see beyond the superficial qualities, physical looks, and 3D limitations of this person. Your soul feels them in ways your human eyes cannot. Whew. See, I'm telling you, this is deep. It is a soul connection. You do have twin flame here, and you do have soul here. So this is a very strong, very destined, meant to be connection that is either occurring now or is coming in. You have your angels surround you to lift your spirits. If you've been feeling down about a situation, know it will soon pass as you move through this time of transformation and healing. Okay, that's reassuring. A physical face-to-face meeting will occur between you and this person soon. What happens at this meeting is what you make of it. That's what I got from this passionate embrace. Plus, I could feel that before I even sat down at the table or pulled any cards. Then you have, this connection is meant to come into reconciliation. Everything is heading in the right direction at this time. Guys, I mean, seriously, what the hell? You want some confirmation? There you go. Every single scenario I just said got a card right there. That's how I feel. Every single thing. If I didn't say it, all those things, that's what I was feeling. That's what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, hello. That is such confirmation for everything. All right, let's go deeper. Have a little faith. Have a little faith. I'm getting that. Oh man, you guys are getting some really like, okay. You have fifth dimension. You have childhood, you have careless, and you have higher self. On the bottom of the deck, you have shattered. This higher self in this fifth dimension, this is the energy. It feels as though your higher self is telling you something, or is leading you in a certain direction, or is like opening your eyes to something here. You may even be like astral traveling or dreaming about someone, or You may even be getting like signs or synchronicities, but like kind of knowing that they have some sort of spiritual depth associated with them, or they may have just spiritual depth associated with them to you. It may even be signs from that you associate with loved ones, or it doesn't even have to be like a loved one, but just like a loving energy. It's leading you down a path. It's leading you in a direction for sure. There's something here about paths and journeys and, you know, being guided down some path. So for some of you, this may have something to do with a childhood dream, or even it may even, there's almost this energy of healing the inner child through having an inner child kind of fantasy or something like play out, like really happen. You have this careless and this shattered energy where I feel like I just heard quit playing games with my heart. I can't tell what this is. If this is, you know, this may be where you have a connection with someone and you're both sort of acting as if it isn't a big deal, or if, I don't want to say it's not a big deal, but I feel kind of this low key energy of like, you know, yeah, this is happening. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Like, we keep it going. It doesn't end, but it's not taking on a higher form or a higher shape, or it hasn't yet, or someone hasn't, you know, it's I don't even know how to say it. It's like you may be dating, or you may have gone on a few dates, or you may go out with friends or see each other with friends, or you may go out after work, or it may be something that feels very casual, very nonchalant, very low key, but there's definitely something happening there. It's like that energy of, you see something and it's like, oh my God, you just want to rush to that person and tell them like, oh my gosh, I just saw this. Or, you know, you're even thinking about things you're going to say when you see them the next time, or there's just something there. It's not, and you know it, and they know it, but you're also just sort of playing it real cool. I don't know. I get this energy of, I know that I can't be, there's some, either there's a breakthrough in a way of thinking, or there's some distance that happens that it's like where somebody realizes the realization of, oh, this is what life is like without this person. I got so used to having this person around that I didn't remember how lonely I was, or how it almost feels like boring life was without this person. And then it's kind of like there's this feeling of, I would be shattered if I lost this person. I don't want to be careless with this connection. Like I need to get my acting gear. I need to take some action here. Let's dive into the tarot. Let's just see. What is happening here, Spirit? Wow. See, okay. Okay. I can't go down all 4 or 5 storylines all at the same time. All right. So I'm just going to choose one and I'm going to go down it. But I want you all to like keep in your own intuition and interpret it for yourself and take what resonates and leave the rest. Because we're all on different timelines. This is a general reading, but if I try to go down all 4 storylines, it's going to get super confusing for everyone. So I'm going to pick one. I'm going to go down it. I will talk about the cards so that you can sort of relate it to your own situation. I trust you guys to do that. Your Pisces, your High Priestesses, like, you got this. You got the Queen of Cups here, the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups is obviously you. And this card literally says intuitive, sensitive, emotional, and caring on it. And definitely those are all words that we could use to describe the Queen of Cups. The first one is intuitive, and that it just feels really like you may be getting messages from your higher self. Your intuition may be telling you something. Your intuition may even be telling you that you have deeper feelings for someone than you're even kind of even letting yourself really realize. Or this can be that you feel that they have deeper feelings for you than they may realize, or that it's like, I may have to play it this kind of way because I am not going to force anything. I'm not going to chase anything. I'm not going to cling to anything. I'm going to let it come to me. And so if this person is showing me nonchalant, then I'm going to show them nonchalant kind of energy. I'm going to be busy. I'm going to have other things going on. I'm going to tend to myself. I'm going to maintain, myself as my main priority here. I feel like you have someone here who, because you have the Seven of Wands. So there is an energy of like protection, or someone who feels like they can't just completely open up for some reason. Okay. And I hope we're going to find out what that reason is, because I think it's important to know. Let's look under the Seven of Wands. Death. Okay. They may be going through a transformation. Okay. For some of you, this person may still be recovering from some kind of ending that they had in their life, some kind of situation that, you see how there's a boxer on this card, where it felt like a real fight for their survival kind of energy, where it was like they had to kind of get out of it. They had to go round for round, but they had to kind of get out of it. And it's like they may just be learning how to be themselves again, or to be in a relationship again, or this may have really profoundly changed them, and they may be coming back to themselves even. And for some of you, they may be spending a lot of time like at the gym, literally like trying to build themselves back, or reconnect with themselves, or become their best self again, the person they were before this happened to them. But the Ace of Pentacles is under this Death card. So it's like they have to fully go through this transformation, and they may have been at some part of that process when you came into knowing them or meeting them. So they're still very protective of themselves, because they're still, after you get hurt, you're not really ready to open yourself up to being vulnerable right away. You have to heal, you have to come to that place, and you want someone to do that. And that may be why you're just kind of over here going, all right, do your thing. I'm here, I'm doing my thing. You do your thing. It's fine. I'll match your energy, whatever. This person, I do feel like they know that they have to make a decision about this connection. I feel, with this Queen of Cups energy, regardless of whether you're masculine or feminine, this person knows that they're going to have to make the choice. You're not going to make the choice for them. You're not going to put them you're not going to go up to them and be like, look, I have all these feelings for you. How do you feel about me? Or, I really want to take this to another level. Can we do that? Blah, blah, blah. You may have done that in the past, but it's like, I feel like this person intuitively knows that they literally are going to ultimately have to be the ones to make a decision about what they do. And it's like the Two of Pentacles is always that choice between love and fear, and right, if this person is recovering from some kind of really difficult battle type relationship with a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, it's not an easy decision. It is something where it's like, man, I just got out of that situation. I don't want to get back into another situation like that. I see this person as being super sensitive and emotional and caring, which was lacking in my past person. But also still, I didn't see it in that person until I was in it too deep in over my head. So, You know, it's that back and forth kind of energy of like, I know I need to make this decision, and it seems really obvious and really clear that of course I would pick Pisces, because Pisces is amazing, but at the same time it's not quite clear because of what I've just survived or what I've just been through. Then you have this Chariot energy with the Two of Pentacles, which is like this person can literally see that you are very equally matched. They may even feel matched up with you by the divine, like that this is a spiritual connection, or that there is some kind of like real possible for success and victory in this connection that probably hasn't really existed in past connections. Like their whistle is wet. Like they definitely know that they would normally just jump on this if it hadn't been for these past circumstances that are sort of pulling them back into this fear energy from time to time as they're trying to make this decision, as they're looking at their life out in front of them. It's like, it almost seems like a really obvious choice for them to pick you. You could be dealing with a Cancer. And I think it is obvious. I mean, look at that. It is obvious. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this person is really grappling with the decision here, or they have been. It seems really obvious, right? I mean, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, like the Chariot. But for this person, they have so many regrets about their past and the way they've done things in the past. And I feel like they don't want to regret this. To me, I feel this energy of some kind of switch about to happen. I'm seeing this Page of Wands as like, you know, when they do Christmas tree lightings or whatever, and they'll have like this big dramatic pole and you push it or whatever. That's what I'm seeing. It's like I see a switch of what will I regret more? Getting in it and finding out that this person is the same as the past person, or not doing it and living with never knowing. You see what I'm saying? There's some switch that's happening here in this person's mentality. It's the choice is in their hands, and they have to ask themselves, what do I desire? And I think that they do definitely desire this connection. This took a turn I was not ready for. For some of you, this can be someone grappling with giving up being single. Lord. Oh. Oh. See, this person is like, they're fresh. I feel like walking away from something that didn't work. And when I say fresh, I don't mean like, oh, this must have happened last week. No. Fresh is, I haven't healed. Or fresh, like something could have happened 10 years ago, right? And when it happened, they were like, I just can't process this right now. I just can't deal with this. I'm shoving it down. You know what I mean? And they kind of developed this way of being that served their purpose, right? That allowed them to function. And maybe they did it for 10 years. You know, maybe they just kind of suppressed it, didn't ever really deal with it, didn't ever really take it out, didn't really ever address it, didn't really look at it, didn't sit with it, didn't feel it, didn't move through that space. And they've just sort of avoided having to deal with it by kind of skimming the surface in relationships. Maybe they were an online dater and they, you know, went from kind of relationship to relationship, or never really fully closed out their account. I don't necessarily get player vibes. I just get someone that doesn't want to meet people deeply emotionally. And then I think they come across you, and you are a deep emotional being who requires that. It's like the price of doing business with you. And I feel like they've been able to sort of skate through without having done that. And I feel like they are probably more attracted to you and more desirous of you than they are of other people. And that keeps them in this energy of the Two of Pentacles. Normally they can just free themselves from this energy. They can usually just make a decision to kind of walk away. And they've been doing that a lot. But I feel like Pisces, it's like you're not willing to just be just that way in your life, you know, like you understand the value of what you're offering someone. You understand the value of, well, you also have had your own journey and are not really willing to open up to people or let people in who are in this vibrational energy. You know, we have this harmony energy on the bottom of the deck. And it does feel like this is something trying to align. And when I read this Love's True Path, it was talking about aligning with this love. And this is someone who protects their own emotional contentment by not really dealing with, by kind of staying stuck in this energy of the Knight of Wands. It's like going from relationship to relationship, or it's just not sticking around to meet someone deeply emotionally, or it's like choosing people who are emotionally unavailable so that they don't ever have to really, you know, do that. And it feels to me, Pisces, like for some of you, this person got to know you to a degree, or will be getting to know you to a degree, where there is this energy of, oh, I could see forever with Pisces. Oh, and this is probably the first time this has happened. I don't think that they typically let themselves go there, but I don't think that they also find people that they feel this way about very often. And it lets them stay very comfortable in this energy of not really going deep, of not really ever giving that much of themselves to someone. And by doing that, they protect that wound. They don't ever have to really deal with it. They don't ever have to really let it out. Because that's just an off-limit space within them that they're not ever grappling with or dealing with. So this is how they maintain this sense of, yeah, I'm emotionally fulfilled on my own kind of energy. Yeah, I'm happy. I got it all. I'm in control. But I this is like, you know, and they may have a lot of friends. They may, you know, be someone who, you know, kind of feels like they have a rich or full life, or like they are connected to people, but it's on a kind of a superficial, it's on a like, let's go out and have a beer kind of thing, or, you know, let's date, or let's go out to eat, or I don't know. With the Three of Cups, I'm just getting this energy of someone who's like, you know, they just have their shtick kind of thing. And you are a direct confrontation to this way of their survival. Yeah, with this Two of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups, again, you know, that Christmas tree lighting energy I got with the switch, where it's like, are they going to regret more, you know, doing it and finding out that you are the same as everybody else, or are they going to regret more letting you go and never knowing? And we just had this big conversation about the Eight of Cups the other day, where I was talking about when we are in the Eight of Cups, right? It's a very powerful energy, because this is where we switch from our focus being on them and what they're doing and who they are, and if they want us, if they're going to reach out to us, if they're going to talk to us, and we say, fuck it, excuse my language, but it's about me. You know, it's about what I want. It's about what's going to make me happy. And I think with this person, they've convinced themselves that they are emotionally fulfilled, or they have convinced themselves in the past that, yeah, this keeps me safe. This keeps me feeling fine. You know, there's no challenge to me emotionally. But this isn't really what this person wants. you know, this isn't what this person really set out to do in the first place. This person was trying for the 10 of Cups when they got hurt. And then they kind of went into this mode of, I can't rely on anybody. You know, people are drama, people are chaos, people are not good. You know, people put you through the paces. Life becomes a battle when you try to connect with another person. You know, it's just not good. And so the only way for me to be happy is for me to kind of adopt this attitude of, you know, okay, well, when this stops working out or when you start wanting more, then I just walk away. Well, so this has become a defense mechanism for this person. Remember, we saw that 7 of Wands in the beginning of just like, I'm just walking away. And I'm walking away because it's become a challenge to my 9 of Cups, to this idea that I have, because it feels like an idea. It doesn't feel like it's actually true, that I am emotionally content in this way, in this cycle, in this thing that I do. And but the thing with you, Pisces, is that I think this person has actually felt happier with you, because this is coming back to this original thing that I was feeling in the very beginning, where it's like, you know, maybe you just saw this person at work every day, or maybe, you know, but it's like, you may not have really realized the role that this person played in your life until there was some kind of separation. And it's like this, you know, realization like, oh man, I want to tell this person, but they're not there, or I can't reach out, or, you know, and I feel they're feeling that too. Where it's like, the realization hits them of, man, this is what it would be like to live without Pisces forever. And then it's like the fear actually changes. I just keep feeling this. The fear changes from dealing with that emotional side to kind of like losing you, or losing this opportunity with you. It's a real challenge. It's a real confronting energy to this Knight of Wands energy. It's a real like, because it's like, I can't stay in the energy I'm in and have this. So I either have to give up this energy that has become my comfort zone and challenge myself to go for Pisces, or I have to be willing to live without Pisces. Eee. Holy crap. They cannot stop thinking about you. They can't. They can't stop thinking about this. This person they're having to face a lot. You got the Page of Wands, which was that Christmas tree lighting energy, right? Of just like, I have to make this choice. The choice is mine. The choice is in my hands. This person cannot stop thinking about this situation. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about even like getting back together with you. It is making this person realize that they already have feelings for you. That they already, I feel like, have... This isn't a simple walk away thing for this person, not at all. Wow. Oh my God. Every time. Temperance. Every single time. Wow. This person, it's like there's a switch that has happened within this person that is making this person go, you know what? I can and I will. I can do this and I will do this. You see how the infinity symbol is over the head of the magician, and it's that same infinity symbol that we were seeing in the Two of Pentacles. This decision is all they can think about. It's just like completely on their mind all the time. Everything comes back to this. And that is what I got. That's what I got in the meditation. That's how I was feeling. It was just like, no matter what I'm doing, it's like I can't be present in the moment because all I can do is like come back to this like Pisces energy. So yeah, there it is. Oh, I feel so much better now. Whew. But yes, so this person, this is causing this person to elevate. This is causing this person to look at themselves as someone who can do it again. I don't think that they've looked at themselves this way. I don't think that they've asked themselves these things in the past. I think, you know, they were with people who took whatever they were going to give them and were fine with it, you know. You know, and maybe they weren't fine with it. I don't know. I'm not trying to judge other people, but I'm just saying that like, no one else required them to step up into a higher level of themselves, really. A higher version of themselves. They let them just get away with what they were comfortable with. And I think Pisces, you've made it really clear that like, however you did it, whatever you did it, it's kind of like, I'm going to give you the same thing you're going to give me. And I feel like this person, for this person, it's not enough. I feel like this person wants more from you. And I think that they can't help it. You know, it's to that place where I feel like their mind just keeps coming back to you, to this relationship, to this potential, to what will they be regretting more. You know, doing it or not doing it. And you had that chariot there. It's like they can definitely see that this could be a very equally matched relationship that leads to a lot of success and victory for both of you. And so, you know, walking away from it is like walking away from so much potential. I feel like in the past they were walking away from situations that they had grown tired of. You know, it's just like, I don't really want this anymore. I just don't feel like doing it anymore with this person. And then they moved on to a different person. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, maybe even spent some time by themselves. And it's like people just sort of let them get by giving them half of themselves or even less than that. And I feel like they don't want you to let them get by with that. Maybe you are sort of like, okay, if that's what you want to give the situation, fine, I'll match it. And that's what I'll give the situation. But it's like they want more than that from you. And it's requiring them to give more than that to you in order to get it. And it's causing this person to dive deep inside themselves and find that they have the ability to give more. And so it is, you know, we can't make someone choose something. We can't change someone's mind. We can't make someone change or even want to change. All we can do is control ourselves. And when we do that, we inspire other people, right? And that's sort of the energy that I'm getting here. And, you know, with the Six of Cups and Temperance, I feel as though it's like little by little, you've been winning this person over. Little by little, it's like, I don't even know how to really describe this Six of Cups, Temperance energy, but it feels like you have been patient. It feels like they've been patient too. Because I feel like you both kind of want the same thing and you both see the same thing, but maybe you're both a little wounded, or maybe you're both, I don't know. I'm not getting a ton of your energy in this reading, Pisces. I really do feel like it's mostly about the other person. But it feels like you've learned your lesson about overgiving or giving too much, or, you know, wanting to heal someone or wanting to help someone, and then finding out that really ultimately, if that person doesn't want help, and not everyone wants to heal, we have this misguided notion, all of us do pretty much, that people want to be healed and want to heal. And that's just not the case. It just isn't, you know. There is a payoff in not healing, right? It's a constant excuse for you to be able to not show up or not be your full self or whatever. Like, this happened to me and I'm holding on to this wound, and I'm carrying this wound around like my shield. and my excuse as to why I don't show up, or why I don't need to show up, or why, you know, what it is that allows me to let myself off the hook and not be my highest and best self all the time. You know, some people just don't want to heal. And, you know, with Pisces, you are the universal healer. So there is this energy of dealing with a lot of people who are wounded. And I think, Pisces, you've learned your lesson, and you may have shown up for this relationship kind of like, all right, dude, I'll give you a chance. I'll listen to you. I'll hear you out. You know, whatever, but I'm only going to give to the connection what you're giving to the connection. And it's like, it literally wet this person's whistle. It was like a taste. And this person just wants more and wants more and wants more. And they can't stop wanting it. They can't stop thinking about it. Their mind is constantly going around and around and around, because the realization has happened to them where they're understanding that this is a change to their life. This is a change to the way that they've been operating for God only knows how long, where they haven't been really giving all of themselves to anyone or anything because they did it once and it hurt real bad. You are pulling this out of this person. The Magician is the alchemist. This is where, you know, you are inspiring this change. You are inspiring this person to see themselves as whole and complete again, as someone who is capable, as someone who does have the tools, as someone who may be a little bit rusty, may feel like this is, you know, another time of their first go around. Right? But you're reminding them of who they are and what they're capable of by not overgiving to the situation. That's what we do. People only give as much as they have to, right? So if you're willing to go beyond the halfway point and you're willing to give more to the situation, what we call overgiving, that person is not ever going to go to the midline, because they don't have to, because you're already past it, because you're already overgiving. And so that person, it's kind of in a way robbing that person of the chance to find out what they're made of and what they're capable of, and to realize that they can meet you halfway. And it feels like in this case, you didn't do that. In this case, you were like, you know, I'm here for you. You know, this is who I am. I'm nurturing, I'm loving, I'm sensitive, I'm intuitive, I'm compassionate. You know, I'll let you see who I am, but I'm not giving that to you until you're giving that to me. And this person's like, man, that's what I really want. Damn, you know, and I know Pisces has it. So, you know, this is what's required of me. But I feel like they've spent some time going back and forth on this decision or this choice, not because of you or them trying to figure out if you deserve it or you're worth it or not. That goes without say, because they're even contemplating this, period, point blank. Like, no one else has made them think about this. But it's making them do this because they want that so bad. And it's like, little by little, I think, you know, by keeping it real even Steven here and showing this person and giving to this person exactly what they're giving to you, it's like you're kind of coaxing them to give a little bit more and give a little bit more and give a little bit more, but you're maintaining the balance of this connection the whole way. And there are some very sweet and tender memories here, or there is just this feeling of love, of I want to give to this situation, which I think this person hasn't been in touch with even that feeling in quite a while. But you got the King of Cups and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. And this is really, you know, this is like, I have deep feelings and I can handle it. I can do it. And you've got someone who's ready to show up in their highest and best self, right? And take action and make decisions from their higher and best self. I feel like they're going to take control of the situation. Yeah. Oh my God, there's the Ten of Wands. See, I told you. Some stuff is going down here, Pisces, where someone is becoming completely, I want to say, like, overburdened by the realization, or by, it's like now they're feeling this power within themselves to be able to do it. And for whatever reason, I feel like they either haven't expressed it yet, or it hasn't come out yet, or there's something about this where they haven't told you yet that, like, they found it within themselves, and that they desire this, and that they see you this way, and that they want this, and that they have these feelings for you, and that, you know, they think about you all the time. All the time. Think about that infinity symbol over that magician's head. They're thinking about it all the time. That's, and the Six of Cups came out. Yeah. See, yeah, this person is, they're almost overburdened by it's like, I'm feeling it as this combination. I'm able to sort of separate what's hitting my frontal lobe is what it feels like. And it's kind of like, for one thing that's hitting it is this, you know, am I going to regret more, you know, getting into it in a relationship with Pisces and finding out that Pisces is like my past person and going through it again? Or am I going to regret it more to lose Pisces and sorry you guys, like a very strong memory just came in, and then losing her or him because I didn't take action. And then there's this energy of, I didn't know if I was willing to give up this comfort zone that I've created in my life until I realized that happiness was fake. That happiness does not compare to the happiness that I feel when I'm with Pisces. The sun came out here, Pisces. The sun trumps the Nine of Cups. That Nine of Cups felt so fake. And this sun feels so real. There is nothing like the sun on your back. Oh God, so many things are hitting me hard here. And then there's this person really didn't know if they could do it. They really didn't know. And you got the King of Pentacles showing up here, which is oh no, I can definitely do this. I'm solid, I'm stable, I'm reliable. I even want a family with you possibly. I want to be that person for you. I want to be your rock. I want to be your soft place to fall. I want to be the person that grows in this life next to you, day in and day out, all the time. And that experiences the best that life has to offer with you. So this is intense. All of these things are building up within this person. And it just feels like it just wants to puke out my mouth, or like just flood out my mouth. And it's like they can't say it to you right now, or they're not able, or there's a distance, or there's something here. All these things are hitting this person, and it's like they're holding it in, or they're waiting, or, wow. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. I felt that with the King of Pentacles. Yes. Oh my God. Pisces. Lord have mercy on my soul. This person wants to come in out of the cold. If there is some kind of distance, if there is some kind of separation, if there is, it feels like this person is like, they have found this within themselves after a long period of time of not really knowing if they had it within themselves, or not even really asking themselves or caring if they had it within themselves. And what a tremendous feeling this is that I feel right here with this energy. It's kind of like I just turned this part off, but this part is a vital part of me. And it feels so much better to have it turned on, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to go back to the Five of Pentacles from the King of Pentacles. That's a far way to fall. That's a vast valley and chasm that exists between the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And it's not even just that. It's that they want to build the 10 of Pentacles with you. They want to day in and day out be your person, be your rock, be your soft place to fall, be the person that you eat with, sleep with, dream with, talk about everything with. They want that. They want that bad. And with the sun being clarified by the Fool and the Queen of Cups, it's like this person's coming, Pisces. You are their happiness. And it's like they are ready. They are ready. They have freed themselves of something that I feel like was plaguing them for some of you for a long time. And they're ready to like go all in. There's like nothing left to lose, because they don't want to lose you. Yeah. Wow. Jesus. The Ten of Pentacles again, Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You have actually helped heal this person. I think in the past you have set out to heal people. You have seen their wound and you've thought, oh, I can help this person. And they didn't want to heal. And so you weren't able to heal them. In this case, the reason this is different than those past times is because with the Six of Pentacles, you kept things balanced. You did not overgive. You helped this person heal by simply being on the other side of the teeter-totter from them. You know, from simply laughing and enjoying the ride up and down. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how it's coming across to me. It's just, you know, letting this person find that they can fly again, that they can find enjoyment with another person on a deeper level again. And what a beautiful gift. And now it's like the Ten of Pentacles is showing here twice. They want to build with you. They want to, it's almost like, I almost feel like, you know, express gratitude or express this. It's kind of like what you were always thinking or looking and then getting disappointed. You know, when you are trying to help someone heal and you're really investing and you're really putting a lot of times it's putting your own feelings aside and prioritizing this other person's healing journey and sort of being like, okay, let me give you what you need, even if it comes at the expense of me. And let me give you what you need. I won't even think about myself or what I'm losing or what I could be doing with this energy. Instead, you're just giving. And then this person, the rug rips out from underneath you. This person is ungrateful. They treat you like crap. They leave. Bye-bye. And you're going, I can't believe this happened after everything I did for that person. You're like, where's the gratitude? Where's even the acknowledgement of the sacrifices that I made? Like, what the hell? And, you know, the thing is that I feel like through those experiences, Pisces, what you were really learning is not to overgive, that you were actually learning what the value and the worth is of what you're offering someone. And that, you know, you can't give it to someone that doesn't deserve it. And so you made this person earn it by keeping things very even Steven. And by making them meet you in the middle every single time. And it has brought a tremendous change. And there is an even greater unexpected change happening here because this person has healed. Yeah. Wow. This person definitely wants the Ten of Pentacles with you, Pisces. This person, for some of you, there's definitely a reconciliation and a very, like, this person may be asking you to move in with them. They may be asking you to marry them. The Four of Wands can be either of those things. I feel like this person just wants to celebrate. This person, I'm telling you, I feel this energy of like just being happier than I've ever been in my life. And a lot of it is with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's like, you know, that queen, I love this queen, right? Because this queen is me. You know, I'm a Libra. And she's got this one hand open, but then she has the sword in the other hand, right? And so she's like, yeah, you know what? I will listen to you. You can come to me. You can talk to me. I will hear you. And as long as you're making sense and as long as this is resonating with me, I'll continue to keep this hand outstretched. But the minute that things start going awry or I start recognizing in you the things that I've learned through having lived through the sword cycle so many times with, tell me are not good. Like the minute I see a red flag, down comes the sword, in comes the hand. You know, your time is done. And it's maybe not the warmest energy in the world. It's maybe not the most like, oh, come to me, blah, 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 blah. But it's fair and it's balanced and it relies on a sense of equitability and of justice. And look, you being like this created a major tower moment for this person. Look at those cards. Look at those cards. You know what that means. You know, it caused for this person, it caused their comfort zone to not be comfortable for them anymore. It caused it to come crashing down. It caused them to want to give to a situation more than they'd ever given before. Because if they gave to you, then you gave back to them what they gave to you. And it was a very rewarding experience for this person. And it changed, it flipped their switch. It made them go from, you know, I don't know if I want to do this because if this person turns out to be like my past person, I just don't want to deal with that anymore. To, man, I think I better do this because the fear of missing out or the fear of not ever knowing is too great. What if I let Pisces get away and I miss out on this? And this is their happiness. They're happier than they've ever been. That's why they're offering you some kind of real serious new beginning in love. Because you held the line for yourself, Pisces. They want this. They're going to tell you they want it. So many tens. There's a completion of a cycle in a relationship here, Pisces. For sure. All right, Pisces, let me get you some message cards. If you're dealing with a water sign, I couldn't let you get close to me. So many things remind me of you. I want you back. And on the floor, I can't do this. That's the whole reading in a nutshell right there, folks. All right, if you're dealing with a fire sign, I know I crossed the line with you. We both know I'm not the one for you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I wonder if you're happy without me. Woo! I feel like somebody wasn't honest about how they were feeling there. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I'm not over you. I won't let you down. I'm starting to understand our connection and I have trouble with intimacy. And if you are dealing with an air sign, you are getting a flipper here. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I left when I saw you with someone. I love you unconditionally and I can't stop thinking about you. That came out in the reading for sure. All right, guys. This is intense. I feel that there's a major shift happening here. And yeah, it largely in part because they can't stop thinking about you. All right, this is what I have for you today. I really hope it helps. I hope it brings you some peace and clarity. If it does, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I really do deeply appreciate you guys. And man, I'm sending you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.